The fade eyes are nice though.
Trying to bring that back out to
I was thinking, no, fade isn't the worst though. Silva, I think Silva is such a high still. Do they not?
It's just going to be an all-in on the A side for the time being. The one way completely surpassed with the Prowler. Again, that's where we start to see some of that fade util providing a bit more assistance than their previous
they didn't rush this time.
Or, you know, with the Silva, sometimes you would just have to invest a 400 credit drone. Now you can use one of your Prowlers. Still have another one for the entry. Gets the orb as well. And there are no signs of slowing down.
There it is, exact paranoia eye.
And that should be a clean entry onto the side.
Now the good thing with fade is that the eye scans are going to be, they're going to catch Zeta off guard.
Well, now it gets shut down. So it's a full-on pistol, 5-on-5. Not
they gonna fight door now when the door breaks?
But that said, some other PRX players are banged up a little bit low. Pop flashes through it. Death instantly, 2 headshots back to back. They're starting to find some legs in this run.
Zeta Division's looking like Iceland Zeta Division already.
Relays over.
They're playing against PRX, so they look like Zeta Division from Iceland.
1 second inside the door.
Oh, nice try.
Impossible. That's gonna be it. I mean, they are still surrounding it. They are still sticking on that spike, and the defuse goes through. Zeta picks up the pistol.
Nice and clean retake, and I was afraid of something trying to get ahead of the flash drive, and he kind of did, but Dev was just quicker on the trigger. Not every day these days, especially with the Outlaw coming out, but trying to see if they can get just a bit ahead. Find a couple cheeky kills.
I like the double controller on Ascent, like Clove and Omen for mid control. So you can like smoke bottom mid, smoke cat, smoke garden, smoke mid 3 and everything.
Just the metal.
It's not bad.
Now Fragment used early.
It's not a bad comp.
Just wants to stay ahead. Just wants to make sure that he keeps distance. And Heaven is completely covered for the last one.
Oh, hell nah.
The Outlaw now not landing either shot. Zeta, Uran needs to hang on, but he's been taken out. The site completely given over.
Oh my god, they played it so perfectly. 2v1.
A 1v2.
Good dash.
Forsaken has the Bulldog too. He just got the spike planted. And never mind that. It's going to be something who trains a
you have to wonder if PRX is going to be doing this against other teams in playoffs or champions as well, because I can't imagine it works every time.
I just know it was PRX Sid. I know it was PRX Sid, by the way. It's so obvious it was this guy.
Now to their nameful
shameless PRX Sid.
Now this time, looking to try to counter that Thrifty with one of their own. They do get ahead on the rotate, so
it's okay. It's okay, guys. It's not. It's all good. It's all good.
Smoke down on A main just to stall them. Force him to rotate.
Of course, PRX Sid pays up for PRX.
PRX commits, which this team, they usually do.
Yeah. The question is, how is PRX going to approach this, right?
I'm just kidding. It's okay. PRX probably won this game anyways, bro. Let's be real, chat. Let's be real.
But something, dives right into market, clears it out fully. And
what is the scaling? What just happened? What is dash in the market and when? Wait, what?
We're getting crazy. The thing is, it's a very logical rotation, and something's just gonna find all the shots. Obviously, at long range, total advantage for him. But what I love, I presume PRX will take control of that A side.
Honestly, it was a good early payout. It was a good early payout because this game is over.
They see that there is a setup here because they tag more than one person. They tag the Killjoy as well, so Killjoy util set up of W Gaming.
It's PRX, man.
I mean, listen, it isn't ballsy, sure, but that is what makes PRX PRX. It's what makes some of their losses the most hurtful, but also it's what gets them ahead because they go for these plays that are high risk, high reward, because it absolutely secures a round if you're clear of danger.
And their opponents never
eye scans, nothing at middle.
Now on to the next round. Of course, Zeta has to full buy, but PRX has started
that fade eye for middle is like.
And Zeta's trying to be very cautious about this. Look, they're leaving an alarm bot to mark mid. Meanwhile, the rest of PRX starting to set up for a bit of a B split push. You've got Huneron just trying to jiggle for, not jiggling.
Huneron
in to receive that information.
Nice kill.
First pick onto something, which is a very, very good pickup.
Yeah, that's a confidence booster as well against something.
Oh no!
Lining up,
Dep
almost gets two.
Doesn't get the second though.
Gonna stabilize for the next. It's a quick
Laz with
as well.
one. He's cooked, right? Impossible. Dart skin. Oh wow!
And he couldn't hear the audio.
Bomb is down though.
Now a 2v2. Zeta Division at full health. They need this round.
Think of a bomb reposition market. Not a bad idea.
They can find another angle, but the door gets closed, and now you're out of options.
All right. Door's quickly broken though, so still some angles available. Smoke's dissipated as well.
Fatal as soon as Forsaken plants and he pops Fatal. Good luck.
Zeta looking to
push
up
on here.
Together. They've got a flash. They've got several pieces of utility from the Omen. PRX has to be very careful.
Now it's going to be the Nightfall, nice and early as well, just to stall them. They've both been tagged on this side. It's a nice pop flash from Uran.
Wow,
He
what?
jumps out. What perfect timing.
That was a perfect pop flash.
Of beauty for ZETA Division, as they will be able to get this round and try to stabilize their economy.
Fatal invested by PRX too.
Very respectful push.
Forsaken will pick up his own Odin.
Counter Odin though from Forsaken.
This weapon even on the attacking side here on Ascent. With that fade, gives him a lot of map control. And this is where we started to see that PRX style of using the Odin for map control, just for complete distractions, trying to mask their audio, things like that. We'll see if it continues.
Scans mid this time, nice.
Allowing something to dig deep.
The eye's a hard eye to hit. I used to play Fade on this map. What?
Doesn't need it.
This guy real?
At all.
Guy just ran up market and destroyed Laz and got out.
For the trade, but ultimately shut down right now. And the rest of the
nice mid fight.
Barrel through in towards A short. They managed to find all of it. Uran's fragment though will be able to catch G. Now on to Depp. He's already arrived on the crime scene, but
ooh,
one
tap is nice.
Just the whole left-right movement, the micro adjustments while he's fighting. We saw this when he had the neon. We see it sometimes when he has the clove. I just wonder if he has a preference.
Oh, this is a good setup from ZETA Division.
Wait for an interview to ask him that, but for now,
4 A stack.
Either agent looks
but the setup doesn't look too strong though.
PRX looking to continue to aggress.
The setup doesn't look strong though, unfortunately.
No room for ZETA to breathe whatsoever. Something pops up on the top generator, but he doesn't quite land it. Uran and Sugar Zero have made these trades go through, but Jing alongside the ultimate, he's come back into the game, and all that's left is going to be Heroron. How does he play around this? He's only got a Sheriff, and he's been smoked off. You cannot peek this. No, sir. Spike gets planted now. He's going to have to figure a way out of this.
Jing, he's going to have another smoke.
Jing needs to take the fight first, by the way.
He'll slowly creep out. He wants to isolate 1v1s, but Mindfreak's not going to give it to him. By the time he drops down onto the box, he will start to get exposed.
Jing's gonna swing him?
Oh, he doesn't land the first shot.
Mindfreak goes first.
Cleans up.
Uran actually diving head.
But it doesn't matter. PRX, I mean, Mindfreak's like, I don't give a fuck this ZETA Division. Let's just mow them down.
Now ZETA going in for their own version of the Tiles Crunch. Back up the top.
What?
Out the top of Devi's head.
Nah, Depp is crazy.
Shot into his cranium. The next on.
That's bombed down too.
As they hang on back from B lobby, smoke things off, trying to rotate through, but the spike has been dropped.
Yeah, the spike being dropped is a big one. Now, ZETA Division, their hold around
Odin
the
Sam
spike
is good here, though.
actually isn't that safe, so I would love to see them back out.
Think of a bomb? Yeah.
I love that.
Kind of have
to. Say, okay, if they do pick it up, they pick it up. They're going to have to spend so much time anyway. We'll even smoke it off just to make sure that they'll have to use some extra util. But meanwhile, Forsaken's already ahead of it, so PRX reads that that's the correct move from ZETA. And now a bit of a back.
They get the turret, they get another turret.
As Mindfreak sets up. Tries to make an open here.
Lad's gonna Odin spam off the dart.
He's gonna be there for cover.
Shock dart
gets full damage.
Metal being sent out as well, so this is a very good telling.
Ooh, Heroron. He's dancing. But unfortunately, the clove swing is just too powerful.
To the face from Jing.
The clove swing is actually super nice, chat.
I know.
Is it the same speed as the stim?
He's looking to watch out some of these angles, trying to push on through, maybe mark his own smoke. He has the ultimate, so why not go in for this, right?
Well, instantly uses it.
It's more. It might be more. It does feel like it's more.
It's just gonna be him jumping back and forth, trying to find the kill. Come on, it's still Depp that you're fighting against. Give the man some respect.
God.
And now we'll see ZETA Division after that timeout. They do have a bunch of ultimates, but not the weaponry to follow up. So they will.
Right after kickoff,
towards that ace side, just hoping that they made the right read.
Yeah, it's going to be Heroron with a Sheriff alone on the B side. He's got the
another A stack, by the way, for ZETA Division.
At the very least, they're trying to mark this. This would increase their chances of winning out the site if PRX decided to commit to an A hit, given the crossfires they all set up. PRX just holding for a bit of a default hold for the time being, but then now, without any information, seeing the smokes, actually thinking about hitting into A.
Yeah, I mean, they got pinged by the 0 point, and they realize it's their jet, so they just say, okay, hey, let's go over to A. This is working out for ZETA Division so far, but they've actually stopped them with the utility with still a minute on the clock. So PRX could rotate if they wanted to. They can also push in after the utility is used, but PRX gets
Are they
the
gonna go
read,
back
they
and
say,
cat split?
whoa, okay, that's like way too much utility coming in from main. We got to figure out a different way to enter into the site. They're gonna find the weak spot.
Oh no, the timing.
Good for the first kill. Deb trying to
Wow.
anything, but cannot find it.
Jing on the Clove again. He is. It's a much better comp, I think, from PRX. Really.
Look at
the comp difference
Now
makes
it's
so
gonna be
much of a
Hiroran.
difference.
Hiroran, kind of on his own with a sheriff, having to go for something, anything. I mean, this was just amazing reads from PRX. They just saw all that utility, even with their smokes off, trying to bait some of it out. They figured something was kind of sus about this, and you were absolutely right. They pushed on through from short, and they saw everything pop. Starting to be a little bit more.
Now, international is a different
Kind
story.
of top fragging when they played this against.
Gen.G's like the opposite. They don't dominate locally all the time. Sometimes they lose to like
Super
the mid-pack
successful,
teams.
But that's it.
But internationally,
With
they
the right
dominate.
agents this time, all that support coming in, he's able to trade out through and through. Something just dives right in.
Oh,
But the
nice
Hunter's Fury
ult from Laz.
Straight into A main.
That's a strong ult line from bottom mid.
That lineup is so good against A main. They popped the nanostorms early, so they knew that people had to be stuck in main. It's a good call, but you've already given up heaven, and something's trying to
Look
get
at
ahead
all
of it.
the space he's gotten.
Predict it. Yes, they do. The drone comes out, but how many members are they suspecting?
Yeah.
You're at good for
Just
the spam.
cut
He
your
actually
losses
gets
at this
5
point
free
this
kill
round.
returns, so that makes things even easier.
Oh, Uran looking a little bit more tactical today. So with
Jin can
lockdown
smoke in
now,
front of them,
PRX
though.
Pretty much pinned down in towards A main.
If he wanted
or
to.
maybe even wine.
Nice.
The one-way smoke comes out.
Uh-oh.
Jing tries to give his teammates a little bit more secure cover.
Oh, they got the kill.
Spam on through into the spike. Something manages to find the first. Forsaken onto the next.
Oh
no, wait, it's Heaven
my
right. Alright,
God.
Hiroran's managed to stick
The
to that.
PRX though. I don't know what to say about PRX.
But then he was just leaning back.
We'll talk about it during a
towards the
timeout or
next
something.
round, and he accidentally hit a cable with his feet. So
okay.
not completely correlated.
Nice
Here we go,
smoke.
op shot. Bit of a whiff here from Depp. As something goes right into the side, and
Hiroran, wow, nice kills.
Headshots back to back.
The B-side hold is
Forsaken
on
now
lock.
stuck. Last fires through the wall, no way to back out, and now the spike into Vi's hands. Straight
Now, this
into
is kind of
the
why, like, I mean, this round is kind of perfect to describe PRX, at least internationally this year. I think W Gaming was stronger with last year's patch and with how good teams were last year, but I think teams got a lot better this year. Teams got a lot better this year at doing stuff and teamwork.
Trying to sneak on through, making them think that he might be
And because of that, the W Gaming isn't as strong as it used to be. That's why you see PRX not do as good internationally anymore.
Can't be comfortable.
Look
I
at
mean,
teamwork.
this role swap, let's talk about that a little
They were
bit.
third in
for
Madrid?
Zeta
Yeah, I
Division.
mean, third in Madrid's still
Came
good.
a bit late into the
I didn't realize they were
stage,
third in
but
Madrid.
It has been looking so much better. They all just look so much more comfortable. Yes, it comes at the cost of Laz not really being free to roam about and anchor and lurk, but if it overall raises the average
But
of your team,
PRX's standards is a
comfort
little
level
low.
comms, maybe it's worth it as something. Now trapped completely, all the
I think.
util dumped
Maybe
to
not.
make sure that the Jet cannot escape. And Zeta gladly will leave the site open as they've already weakened PRX on their attack.
Yeah,
Wait, who did PRX lose to?
Got the controllers and
Oh, Sen?
very
They lost
much
to Sen
alive. They
for
managed
third
to
place
take
in
down the
Madrid.
site, and the door being shut down.
And how about with
Forsaken
Shanghai?
slowly starting to set up for himself a bit of a lurk.
100 Thieves?
He doesn't see anything quite yet, though, and look at that 0 point. Might have been able to retrieve all the information that they needed. So reinforcements now in for PRX. They're starting to mark out trees.
They lost a
but
good team,
just
but
reads this right as well. They go all the way through, down from heaven. Them with a shorty, is able to get the first. Device snaps onto a first head. Jing in with the not dead yet, but he's still kind of trying to find these
they
shots.
played it so
Zeta just
well.
out in the open, in the cold.
Oh
Last
my
try to
God,
nail him
Sugar
down,
Zero's
but
so
Jing
far
and
away.
Forsaken, the duo lives.
Nah,
and
the
breathes
Clovo and the
down
duo.
Zeta's neck.
Wow, well played.
As they take the lead back, now 7-4. See how much more they can get in this last round. If they can make it a 4-round lead.
Would be amazing, but that said, Zeta Division. Now, one thing that I have been loving from Zeta is the way that they're being proactive on the defense. I mean, look at this, the way that they've pushed into B main. In previous rounds, the tiles crunch that they kind of innovated certainly throws PRX in for a bit of a loop. They might not
Nice
anticipate
kill.
this, and the operator shot sounds off. Depp dives straight in, tries to
the
look for the
fuck?
second plate, but unfortunately does not
Hey,
quite
Depp is
land.
crazy.
Something will be able to pick up the spike, and he till wins away.
Yeah, that's still going to be 2 very crucial kills. It's the initiator's gone from PRX. So the execute's not going to have the full setup. You just have to rely on your peaks now You can create advantageous angles. You can create 50-50s with the extra
B-split.
smokes, but that's about all you got if you're PaperX. Paranoia use to push them back. That actually draws out the counter recon, so now they don't have to worry about that before.
Oh wow, they're gonna go
round
back
ends.
A.
They can at least get the spike
Zeta
down,
division
then
have
it'll
one
come
guy on
back
site
off
hiding
cooldown.
hell, and then they have
You are
Yodan with a
trading
judge
utility.
rotating. This is gonna
Now
be
your
rough.
only option is to kind
Now,
of
Sugar
walk
Zero
in
has
or
to get his
use
one
your
here.
smokes to sneak onto
He's
site.
tucked hell,
Sugar
holding
Zero
Gen,
is
though.
right here, waiting to mark.
Nice knife.
Yuran with a
Oh.
0 point again. Manages to retrieve the information necessary. Fragment out, and it kind of does stall something very low.
What?
So is Mind Freak. And they have to find their shot. Sugar Zero repositions. They've dropped down. They're clearing out health. But
Nice,
where
it's
is
so
Sugar
low.
Zero? Right around Generator. He plays around his smoke.
Nice try.
And ring around the Rosie. The headshot.
ZETA seemingly quite well aware of it. Now Huron's going to be looking to play close to mid to make sure his turret is
Wow, they
available
spam?
over on the B side as well. Common setup that we've seen more and more often.
They spam there?
Now with that mid push out, it's just a clear
Fast, we take
execute
A now?
onto the A side. Does PaperX try to cut off the
Oh,
back?
hell no, Depp.
He's not going to be able to land. He hears the noise, so he's just going to back off in time.
Let's
Gets
go.
the trade, but Laz already taken down.
What the fuck
Quick
is
kill onto
happening?
Mindfree. PaperX trying to fill the gaps where they can.
something's
I
through the
believe is
door.
in the site. He's going to peek out, but Yuran
he went
swings
so
around,
early.
gets the kill off of the spike plant. He'll go for it again. Another tap just to draw out the target.
Who beats
A bit
PaperX?
too-
Do we keep
too
the
ahead of
roster?
things. But overall, trying to take the initiative, and now that the overall team's gelling, he's just fitting right in, right at the top of the scoreboard.
Nope.
Marshall comes out for something on the defense, though, on their eco, so going for a couple greedy buys today on Ascent. See if it pays off.
Okay, I think the way
So
these APAC teams need to do, they need to combine these teams. So they need to combine like GE, Bleed, and Zeta Division.
Anything whatsoever. No sounds inside of B.
So let's get Lightning
This could be a
Fast,
bit of
Holy,
information for PaperX.
Russ,
He hears the turret though.
Yeah, well, you hear the
Blaze
turret
King.
looking for a lurk, right?
And instead of
that should let you
Benkai,
know
we'll
that the big
take,
forces are over on A. He'll even find the kill.
we'll take
onto
Laz.
Killjoy, and that
That's a
all
super
but
team right there.
confirms it. PaperX now forcing them to fight. Zeta will answer in kind, and Depp will answer in spades. As he gets
Dude,
a
Depp
double
looks like a
shot.
fucking god on
Great
Nico
space
rounds.
for
Look at
his
him go.
teammates to enter onto the site.
He looks so
Still a
cracked.
little bit of damage taken, especially with
Oh,
Laz
hell
being at
nah.
21 HP. Depp already taken down.
What is this one way?
Forsaken, looking for it. but
What is this
the
one way?
is too strong
Grouped him.
against him.
Airing on all
And they're
cylinders for
spamming. He's
sure.
ready to spam. Oh, he insta-spammed him. Oh, nah.
That's
round
one of
just
the
started.
Yeah, that's one of the cleanest
Oh
counter spams I've
my
ever
god, the
seen.
round is over in 3 seconds.
As soon as they take out the Odin, they
What?
know they can get in. It's a free site because there's no Sentinel. The Odin's the only thing that's going to hold it back for a long time. I mean, sure, if there's a Paranoia, but outside of that, there's no actual damage to be done against you if you're going in for the execute. Decisive Zeta Division.
Incredible.
It's Paper Thin's favorite Zeta Division. It's a decisive Zeta Division.
As long as he keeps predicting against them, then yes.
There's just too many curses flying around in Pacific.
I know. Meanwhile, it is a 3-on-5 retake that PaperX is considering. The economy doesn't look too great,
Scanning ahead.
but yeah, holding out for exits instead.
Yeah, we'll see if they're able to get it. Oh,
PaperX
they get
keeping the
two.
guns out though.
I mean, damage done is damage done.
Enemy remaining.
And
Wow,
Mindfreak
that's actually not bad at all.
Cleanos.
That's good getting all the kills there. Now Zeta Division full buy,
That's it,
rebuy.
yes, absolutely.
We good too.
If you're able to start to stop Zeta's pushes a bit, the Econ is even
Oh,
down.
good
That's
flash.
a fast push out, push out. What?
Was he blinded?
A half blinded, but something recovers quickly enough. I mean,
Crazy reflexes.
well, Sugar Zero.
Nah, he definitely just
That's a
burgered all
wake-up
over
call.
him. There's no way
And
hit.
now, no smokes for Zeta Division on the
Forsaken?
attack.
Yo, nah.
Not just watching the angles. Forsaken.
Wait,
Ever so
missed the Prowler.
precise. Laz will be able to fight back though. The Prowler, a bit of a false tell. Now with that, Zeta gets to walk into the B site. Everyone's trying to rotate on over. Something does not spot anything, but if he just walks out a little bit further out front, might be able to spot them inside of tiles.
Huh?
Boxer's Fury instantly sent through. Doesn't spot anything whatsoever, so he knows they're not quite around defender spawn. Not yet.
That's just
Door broken.
unfortunate.
Now it's a bit of a mystery.
That's just unfortunate for him.
Laz wanted information, but he doesn't quite get anything. The drone already used as well, so
Uh-oh.
you've already done all the stalling you possibly can. Now you just have to be able to go for the kills. And Debbie's got a fine flow looking into the dimension for the smokes. And Dev will now
This is
be the
not
nuisance
good,
in
chat.
main. PRX, they need to move while the smoke is still up. And Duran is the first line of defense.
No,
Duran
no,
goes down,
no.
but there are the
Round's
big
over.
slides, holds them back, and Dev will get the spam through the wall.
To make it through and, you know, get the best possible result. Meanwhile, Zeta Division definitely improving on all accords. Right now, just holding out for, you know, watching
Nice
some of these
market,
angles
Darman
after
missed.
the timeout.
They'll play it carefully. The smoke creating some question marks for Dev, so he wants to be cautious.
What is that smoke that Jing just threw? I don't understand.
Just trying to hold them off. Saw the smoke coming in
Just
from the
trolling them?
attack. Trying to delay them just a bit further. That will allow PRX to take a bit more control over on main. Now we have to remember, again, no Sentinel here for PRX.
Oh my god, wait. David
So
reverse pied.
whatever space they can get with
Tragic.
their bodies, that's the space they get. Nothing more, nothing less. That's why we see both the Jet and the Clove peeking out a bit further into main to try to get that early information. Now the drone gonna have to force Jing's hand out, but Jing is hidden there. Only Mind Freak shown. We're close. But here comes the ping. Now they know that it's two members on the site. The paranoia. Can they chase through it? No, they realize timer's run out. So there's the pop flash way up high. But Jing hides right behind. He still gets taken down by Dev. Uran being the extra firepower as Mind Freak trying to hold on. Eventually gets traded down. And it's now a 3v1.
That KO was really good in the cat split. They were not in position to win the round at all. Nice dart as well to scan Jing door.
The execution is so
That was a very nice dart, actually.
pretty much flawless. It's all down to
From
something.
Laz.
He might have snuck on through, but it's still so many targets. Is it going to be a target-rich environment, or is it going to be a firing squad? Is the question as he tries to mark out just the edges of the generator. As soon as he drops down, though, you can expect so many of them. Just try to watch out for him. Initial peek out, and at the same time, the wallbang from right underneath. Exactly it. I mean,
Oh, this spam?
again, that execute was
Nice.
so good. And now here comes the paranoia. Zeta tries to push on through into the B site. They're being blocked off by some smokes though, but Deb's still managing to stay alive. The shots are good. The pop flash now from Euron. And Forsaken and Jing unfortunately can't do anything about this. Mind Freak from the shadows into sight, but he's completely surrounded. Paranoia sent out as well, but right behind him is going to be Euron. It's all down to Divide.
Damn, bro. Zeta Division looked good, too. That's the sad part.
The
sad part is the Zeta Division season's already over.
As soon as he swings out, okay, nice little collat. But Sugar Zero still able to respond in kind. Zeta
Might have to vault the early payouts, I'm not gonna lie. This is getting
We
shameless.
pointed it out that there's no Sentinel. Sure, you have to do something to push out and get space.
Chat, do we agree? Do we all agree? Should we vault these early payouts?
Don't want to see the small
We've
mistakes
committed
that
2
we're
crimes
not
today
used to seeing from PRX,
in a row.
right? We saw something.
Should we vault them?
Bumping into the wall there on the tailwind, not finding the right angle, not finding the right timing. Those things start to
All right,
add
mods.
up and cost you.
Run a poll. Do we end the early payout meta?
That certainly is
Run a poll.
starting to mount up to a big Zeta lead. PRX trying to be very, very cautious this time around, not pushing out too much, using the Prowler to clear out B main, but it doesn't spot anything. In fact, it's going to be Huron who hears that piece of utility being sent out.
Something is in a great spot. Do they clear
Here's
him?
a bit of a drop.
They clear him.
The
because
rest
they're
of
not,
the team
yeah, they 100%
pushing
clear
out
him.
main.
How many people does he think it
What? He
is?
missed the Prowler
once
again.
Not tagging anything. So much misinformation from the Prowlers. And something he's ready for one, but he knows that there was a drop earlier. He finds the other, and Mind Freak's there for the quick
Dude, the
trade.
Prowlers
all the
have
way
not
out of
been
A
doing
main,
them
and
justice,
this
I'm not
is the
gonna
type
lie.
of control PRX has been looking for. All this information on B, over by mid, and they push out from the other side to narrow it down. But Laz
What?
gets 2 headshots back to back. Give Zeta Division some breathing room.
And now he sets up inside of Boathouse. PRX trying to bang them up as they head on through. Fragment just to keep him inside. Off to the other
Impossible.
angle. Isolates
Impossible.
up Sugar Zero, but Last still
No.
sharp on it. Nails the first.
Oh my
but
god,
as soon
nice
as the
try.
double P comes out,
All right, chat, the
PRX
poll is
will
out.
be
Do we end the
able
early payout
to
meta?
secure one round
Do
for
we end
PRX.
it?
The first
Vote.
round
Let's go.
that they picked up in the second half.
Yeah, into the first half at 7-5, and now barely catching up to 8 against Zeta's 11.
Enjoy seeing me scam, so don't lie.
B squad slowly
Don't lie.
clearing
You guys
out
enjoy
A.
seeing me scam too.
Maybe the same thing this time, but Zeta holding things back as well.
They do successfully clear the turret.
You guys have that. You guys love getting
that's gonna
scammed.
slow down Zeta's information just a bit. The Prowler, it's taken out before it finds too much value. And once again, PRX disrupting some of that Sentinel setup over by B. Now, what they don't know is that the alarm bot was set up right after, so it's a bit of a passive re-clear from ZETA Division, as Huron will still be able to hold on to some semblance of control.
4 ults here for PRX.
Still a minute on the clock.
KGL and Soul, they got a KGL A?
And if they do not find
KGL aim potentially,
Huron will start to fish for more information just to know if they want to commit to the site execute or not.
Oh no! Oh, that's a huge kill on Yoda though.
Huge contact.
KO is taken out.
Unfortunately loses
now,
his life, so now not a lot of stalling.
What is not good is the fact that Hirodon is mid with KGO. Now he better get value on this cat lurk, or else I fear that ZETA Division have blundered. I fear ZETA Division have blundered this round.
Huron and Laz upside of A main, outside of tree. A couple of shots going through, but that's ultimately all he can find. It's down to Laz in a 1-on-2. Well, make that a possible 1-on-1. GEN.G uses the ultimates. Everyone's back. And Laz tries to find more shots, but
Fatal,
it's way too much for him to handle. Forsaken
Cloval.
in with the Phantom.
KGL solo so though.
And it is going to be some focus on mid from
Best
ZETA
case scenario is for PRX.
Off a little bit of that rotational and the timings.
Playing so passive.
A couple players spotted out by something now at the top of A main. More interestingly enough, though, is Step being able to sneak all the way under.
3 knives or something. This could be tough.
Just around A short.
He is looking for everything. I mean, ZETA Division are playing.
Oh, Deb gets spotted. He's gonna actually just commit. He's gonna dash in. They're trying to make space for the main squad in A. They're trying to make it.
Wait, they're giving him so much space.
It's a pinch on to B. And PRX is so far biting it just because they need to clear.
But they give him so much space. He has insane timing.
He wants to make an opening as Huron's
oh my god, dude. This is the problem.
Should get the
no Senti. But something also has a timing.
They completely lost track of him, but something's doing the same. Which jet's gonna get there faster? The paranoia out, but something gets Sugar Zero. That should be the cue for Dep, and he's able to do it.
Oh, they still open up the A-bomb site so easily. Dep is playing a little aggressive.
Both jets going behind enemy lines.
The angles opened up a lot bigger for ZETA Division,
wow.
though. Now Dep going even further to eliminate Forsaken. It's all down to something now. He doesn't have any mobility. Just the blades.
Wow, what a round, dude.
Wait for ZETA. Can they close it out? Swift map choice of Ascend. They find Mind Freak and Dep's clean with it. Instant response from Divide, but the crossfire, the pop flash, it's there. There's the Hunter's Fury. Divide can't get out of it. Something. He will just selfishly fly away.
It's away. At least.
It's still gonna be
KGO will be used next. Yeah, still have KO.
Just a couple of ultimates spent. And they still have
I think PRX are being too fast on their proactivity on this map, and I think that's what's punishing them.
Lockdown,
they're being a little too proactive.
Something going on in the journey.
Because ZETA Division know that to play proactive, they're just playing it so well. I mean, ZETA Division are ready for everything these guys are throwing at them.
Have the alarm bot, but it's not going to spot it from too far away. Forsaken gets spotted. He's trying to come back in, but the alarm bot finally notifying ZETA Division up the flank. Jing trying to hold them off, doing some damage, but not much. Just scratches on 2 members of ZETA. It's a 4v3, and so ZETA Division will go for the plant. Still evened up at 3v3 during it.
Oh, good clove bomb.
On that
but he has to get the kill.
The spray down on the door.
G.
And it's going to be Sugar Zero taking down Forsaken as ZETA Division.
All right. Coming, pretend nothing happened. What do you mean nothing happened?
It's also
what happened while I was gone?
Playing this composition, which did not have the best performance against Talon, just yesterday. They are doing this 2 days in a row. So definitely maybe, not having a lot of time to workshop things. Meanwhile, PRX trying to workship some things themselves or needing to workshop some things.
So our ZETA Division,
GEN.G was used more like a human recon.
Yeah.
So our PRX guaranteed first seed?
To be very honest, the neon movement was not impressive from Jing. His aim, absolutely. The way he jiggles.
The PRX played this comp already? Oh, wait, they did it? They did, right.
What agent he plays.
Wait, who did they play against at this comp?
He could have played anything else.
RQ?
And it would still
it was RQ. Okay, I remember now.
RQ, especially when he was going up against Monyet's Neon.
Monyet versus Jing on Neon?
Meanwhile,
wait, that KO knife is sick, though.
Still taking on.
Just scanned all of C.
He's going to back up. He doesn't have a really good way to hold on to the site, so they will back up fully. Main force from ZETA, just making sure that there are no lurks, no flanks. As they now set up for a 5v5 retake.
Yeah, he would rather not take that risk of going into 4v5 for his
Oh,
team.
wait, Laz utility?
Retake. All the utilities being sent into the site. Paranoia doesn't quite
Oh, where is
connect,
it that follow-up from his
unfortunately,
team?
With his weak up, doesn't quite fight all too much either.
Oh, no. Why did Hiruron go by himself, chat?
To each of their own, and that's going to be down to
Why was Hiruron by himself?
First up on top, an easy shot for something. I think that's what that was.
Back in like 2023.
Yeah, it's just very, very decisive setups here for PRX. As we are looking at a 4-man buy, 3 rifles and a Spectre. Spectre in the hands of the Neon. Pop flash and really pumping up the tempo.
Okay, straight through door into A. ZETA nowhere to be found, being very, very cautious. So PRX fully gains control now, spots out the hit. Something looking for more shots. As almost every single
damn,
pretty
aim
much every
ups?
single player is coming from heaven right now. That's the third. And
Okay.
the fourth. Why not?
Okay, nice aim, nice aim.
Those
Those rounds.
ahead.
Yeah, he's fast with it. 6-0-1. Just 2 points away from the Blade Storm. Should be getting it for the next round.
I think there was this one made for Valorant like a long time ago, like a year ago.
To see Hiruron has no choice but to respect it. This is glimpses of that pistol round again. Just that instead of being positioned around defender spawn, he's up towards waterfall.
Yeah, now the main force is once again fanning out. PRX.
Also, all of Ye's highlights we
Still
saw in that
all
one video
begins.
were also fucking eco frag time ago, like a year ago.
To see Hiruron has no choice but to respect it. This is glimpses of that pistol round again. Just that instead of being positioned around defender spawn, he's up towards waterfall.
Yeah, now the main force is once again fanning out. PRX.
Also, all of Ye's highlights we
Still
saw in that
all
one video
begins.
were also fucking eco frags, but I think it must have been coincidence.
Trying to create that 1v1, but Huron's quick on that peak. Swings out for the kill. This gives an opening. GEN.G will stabilize. And he's still holding on to elbow. Once again, that choke point. It's a high up haunt that slows down ZETA Division's retake. The smoke's still up. Allows Forsaken to take
Wow, these post plants are nice. These post plants are nice. This front side smoke, rotate and kill them.
Still got GEN.G
Actually, a good game
covering for
plan.
ya. 5 Sheriffs for ZETA. Not much they can do on this one. They'll try to fill the site. They're trying to hold on to it this time around, but it's the Sheriffs. Huron does land the shot. Device still follows through. It's a full commitment from PRX, and it's just too fast. I mean, ZETA, they just cannot wake up in time. They have no idea what's hitting
rounds
them
from
from all.
Into this
Early payout? No, we're not doing early payout yet.
2 ultimates.
And now you can see the Nanoswarm, the Alarm Bot, all bunched up together as there aren't clear, great ways for PRX to take that out.
Good reclear.
Gonna win that, and they recognize that it was just a lurk.
That was a nice jet
So more than ever,
smoke
full
though.
focus on the
He
C
dodged the
site.
fade eye.
As it is gonna
That was
be
kinda
up to
sick,
0
but he
to
just didn't get the
hold on
kill.
to Rubble with the one-ways. He needs to be ready for a potential push out. The Haunt would push him away. Same with the Prowlers.
Good quick rotations, yeah, from ZETA. The Prowlers being sent out, and at the same time just kind of hovering
It's
around.
KO Knife
Baby
C
Roy
once again.
and
Forsaken's about to get it in a few seconds here.
Support Sugar Zero on the A site.
Yep.
Meanwhile,
Scans.
though, Forsaken, interestingly enough, just sending
I don't know
some
who it
0 points
scanned,
quick.
but
Bit of presence around the C site, but inside of that Poison Cloud, Huron with the spams, he will be able to catch him.
Sugar Zero, he's just gonna back out of it. Door's not open though. He doesn't really have an exit.
oh no,
He
Sugar
thought he might
Zero.
have had a connection, but a complete
That is a blunder
miscalculation there
a little
on his
bit, but at least
positioning.
Depp is a fast
He's
flank.
gonna leave the site open. Nightfall used. Still hope for ZETA as Depp is quick on the flank. Already covers Rubble. He's able to let his team know that they can start to approach from stairs to create this crossfire. We can see on the minimap all members of PRX now near the site, in tree and on drop.
PRX trying to mark her way around it. The timing for Depp to push up front, though, will be crucial. Paranoia set through now. GEN.G with the overdrive.
Okay.
Laser beams down Hiruron.
When does he
Slides
swing
in
again?
Towards tree. All 3 stacked up inside this one spot.
Oh,
The
good
paint
nade.
Shells might be huge as GEN.G continues
Oh,
to slide
good
back out,
movement.
catches on to Depp. Now the Haunt catches onto Laz. No shots found, but Mindfreak makes it a trade. And now it's all
Good
going
movement,
down
bro.
to
What the
Laz, and
fuck?
Levi swings out and decisively.
Stopper has a hero Vandal
I walked into
in
that
hand.
one.
You know what, this timeout will signal to them. Spotted out by the Haunt now at the very least. Depp swings out, gets the shot, but instantly
And
traded
they're just
off
the
by
only gun for
something.
Zeta Division.
Yeah, no fast exit there, especially with the
But from
0
my
point,
experience,
that's
Zeta
gonna be
Division
a
are kind of
dive
nice
right
with
on the
sheriffs.
something. He's just trying to create some
Do not
time and
underestimate the
space.
sheriffs.
And that does give it for Mind Freak. Gets the correct angle, something fishing for it, lands the shot.
Maybe next
and
map.
Device
Maybe next
there
map.
to cover drop. And it's just surgical from PRX. And here run all on his lonesome. If he can get his lockdown, that wouldn't be bad, and he's guaranteed to get it now.
Oh,
He'll
whoa,
get it with his
whoa,
kills,
whoa,
in fact.
whoa, 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 whoa. Classic PRX throw.
Picks up the Vandal now. Something ready in position. Devi watching the angles, but
Oh my.
he's been wall banked as well. Heroron knows where he is. Something sensing the pressure on the tap. That's gonna be the quad kill to secure the first round win for Zeta Division.
I mean, this is the type of stuff we've been wanting to see from Heroron.
PRX lasted for
Lockdown
2
online.
games.
First round on the board. The PRX, once again, it doesn't stop.
Gotta watch out for those ultimates on the side of Zeta Division, though.
Yeah, that's true. They already are going to the champs. They're already going to champs. Okay. Okay, now we're good. It's calm. It's calm. It's calm. Hey, no problem. No problem. No problem.
Even goes
Hey,
all the
no
way
problem
up
at all.
around just to stack up alongside Mind Freak.
Jing Neon is looking way better now this map compared to
Zeta
last map.
Division reconsidering
He's looking
this fight,
cold.
Considering that it's a 3v5, probably just saving.
Yeah, I mean, again, the econ's not great, so you'll have to cut your losses here if you're Zeta. But Jing looking more and more comfortable.
It is
here on the
so
Neon.
hard to hold
Going on
C
some scouting missions right
against
here on the
this
site.
Neon. It really is.
Now they will begin the hunt,
Wow.
it seems. As Jing is just practicing his movement at this point.
I mean, he mastered Ray's movement. Why not Neon, right?
I mean, I believe he can. I think it's just, you know, it just wasn't quite there just yet, but it's getting up there.
What do we have, like
Sounds good, Sandra.
Jing versus Boostio Neon moment?
One enemy remaining.
Oh, they're
Dude,
just
they're
gonna
not
fight
even
them
able
all
to
now.
save. God damn.
Well,
They're not even able to save.
Mind Freak will find
Good thing we did an early payout. 7-1 Brazil is inevitable, chat.
timing, but they'll still have to make do with whatever they got. And
I's gonna scan A and they're just gonna rush A.
for instance,
Right?
one thing we're
Yep.
noticing is Zeta doesn't
GG.
have a lot of good setups to fight for Rubble. I mean, there's several
What does he
ways
throw
you
his
can do it.
knife? Through the tree
We've
door,
seen the
maybe?
sneak fight from B to support it as
Yep.
well, to try to make it look like you have heavier
it's
investment on
clear.
A. There's all sorts of versions that have been out there, but apparently not enough time yet with this composition for Zeta to
Forsaken.
perfect it. But this time, wrap around.
Nice kill.
Not quite there. Laz has been spotted. He wants to
Volleys and runs away?
Vandal recovered.
That's a little discipline.
PRX, they'll take this opportunity to expand even more control. They
Oh,
don't wanna
nice
get
reclear
caught
too.
in Rubble.
And they go
don't
B.
want to be stuck,
Wait.
which something currently finds himself in that situation.
Wait.
Ren realizes it's a push back out.
Back into the A side. Something
Nice
sparks the
adjustment.
angle,
Nice
gets the
aim,
first
dude.
shot now. Onto
He headshot him,
Zero.
too.
The trail's revealing everything. The right clicks will be able to get him down. And all that's going to be left is Sugar
Spike
Zero.
planted.
Straight up from behind. He's already been spotted.
Yeah, he's just going to have to try to
7-1
stay
Brazil,
alive
chat.
at this point. I mean, you do have the creds, but meanwhile, something is already on the hunt.
Very long hunt.
We'll see. I don't think he's going to get past this one, though. Forsaken picks that up. Already had the no command.
Who was the best player in Germany at the time? And who's the best player on
Especially now
Brazil?
when Device 11 kills and 1 death.
He's been clean. And once again, it's a push out from C. They won't find anybody, but at least they'll have clear confirmation that it is an A site hit.
So most of them will just go in
Okay, I
to
see.
clear out the A site. Mind Freak must have heard maybe something, maybe the snake bite towards the back of Rubble. Zeta sending a couple of squads, but something.
Neymar got injured before the game? Oh, hell nah.
That's Euron down.
Oh, hell nah. Neymar did not get
Down to the
injured.
main
I mean, they got
course.
7-1 though. That's pretty insane.
What a drag across.
That's an
from
insane
something
scoreline to get
just on that
7-1. Like, what
spray.
even? How can
Gets the
they
second
get
kill.
destroyed that
Dev is
badly?
good for one, but it's too many members. Divide another one to his
what even
team.
happened?
Mind Freak 2 more as well. And Zeta just have to scrape together whatever they can have. Those ults not really finding the right moment. Again, it's another push out from C Mound. You know, thinking surely PRX doesn't go A again, and this time we'll catch him with the trap. And PRX just says, well, thank you very much. It's another dive in.
Site's clear. Nobody's home.
Yeah, I mean, they use whatever utility can just to be sure, but it is just simple as
Spike planted.
PRX Forsaken. Gonna get almost spammed through the wall there on the door. He's gonna back out.
Oh, what is something? Ooh.
Let's just get that early pick over on stairs, perhaps even wrapping around heaven if they hear the drop. Forsaken now tasked alongside Jing to watch Baby Door. 2 tagged still on Baby Door. There's
What the fuck is happening right now, chat?
He's gonna try to peek in for 1. He's good.
PRX are just slaughtering ZETA Division on this map.
Left alone.
Exactly what the doctor predicted.
The
doctor being me.
What? Equalizes it. Something he's ahead of it, and Laz gets the kill.
No time.
But there's no time.
Not too bad for Morale.
Listen, this would have been a PRX 13-0 too.
Valiant effort.
It would have been a 13-0 if they didn't get 1v forward.
Dep on this.
It takes a minute. I swear mine's instant every single time.
Make it a trap play, a full set.
No joke, Terry clears me? Okay, never mind.
He should have that showstopper ready to go. He gets picked off! Holy! What? What is that?
Okay.
See something play whack-a-mole.
Okay,
Yeah,
something.
That
was
human
clean.
reactions. Just a snap and a drag back down, and Jake now slides right under Huron's nose. ZETA Division's just falling apart.
I mean, this game's over, bro.
Oh my god.
Let's just call it 31.
Completely dismantled.
Let's call it 31 here.
I mean, mental boomed for sure. This is where you use that phrase.
Well, at least Sugars, you're able to find 1 frag in the round. Now going into clear, but Shoulder's already being spotted thanks to the angles being held by Forsaken.
Just what he
Was a
does.
magnet to his head.
6 right now on the board.
It was the shooting
Like
error.
you said, 5-6 rounds in a row with all the ultimates online. ZETA hasn't found a use for him.
But
and all
knowing
the
something
marks
that's
are fast.
calculated, you know what I mean, chat? I think it's like a calculated moment, even though they,
A result of trying to find the
even though
perfect
he wasn't
opportunity
aiming at him,
perhaps to
it's
use him,
calculated.
but also not being able to keep up and pacing with PRX.
I mean, you just don't expect them to be able to land shots like that. But now, Nightfall sent through.
Fatal,
We've got
counter
the
fatal.
showstopper,
Wow.
and it sends
They actually
PRX
baited
all
out 2 of the
way
ults there
back.
from ZETA
Prowler
Division.
goes in for a bit of a
Wait, I feel like
change.
ZETA Division have had 5 ults for a while now, chat, no?
Huron's right around the corner.
Is it? Have they not been holding on to these ults for 5 rounds?
Giving them timing, the right timing.
It's going to be a double blast pack to try to provide support as well over by Waterfall from the shadows here. 50 seconds still on the clock, which means PRX can still rotate, and they do. Fragment over into Waterfall.
That is a crazy copy pasta.
And Jake still winning fights and bound. He'll even slide in for another one. That accuracy coming in handy. The buffs working for Jake, as now they will just completely.
Hey, dear Curry,
Zeta
hereby
Division,
we inform you
and
this is an
PRX will
invitation
get
for
11.
you.
Well over a 6.7.0 KD.
Chat, am I allowed to use the champions buddy when they win champs?
On PRX.
Okay.
They now start on the defense.
Something.
Actually, I think I'm gonna ask them if I can keep the trophy too. I'm gonna ask them for the trophy too. Fuck it. If Shanks gets the trophy, I get the trophy too. Shanks gets EG 2023 trophy, I get Sentinels 2024 trophy.
3 stack, just watching the off angles.
Waiting for the push in. It is the pistol, so not going to greed for the long-range fights. They know that they have to come in. 2 pistols already heard on the A side. Zeta's still going to commit to it. They've all come into tree, but they've been hit with the stuns. They've been hit with the
What the
prowlers.
fuck is
Sheriff
happening?
still holds strong with the Sheriff. 2
Who
kills
is screaming in the crowd, bro? Someone is screaming. Jin gets a 2K and someone just starts screaming. That's passion right there. That's true passion. Oh, well played.
Good little reposition, but last quicker as well. Now with this 2-on-1, something with a little bit lower on the HP.
Okay.
Fortunately not.
Then I can't. Then that means. Okay, actually, I'm gonna stop talking. I can't even speak right now.
Keep yourself in the game.
I can't even speak, bro.
Important. The haunt comes out
For PRX
shot.
They're just pushing out. They don't care.
Finds that nasty
Oh
shot
my
right
God,
around the
Laz
box, but
again.
Laz answers back with a 2. He's ready. Quick reactions on the leader of ZETA Division. As we do.
Yeah, I'm liking Laz on the initiative role though. The funny part is I'm actually liking him.
He's got his Nightfall.
Yeah, a little revenge to something shot earlier in the first half. Just as
He dropped the
stumbles
bomb so he can go
back
for the
and
ace. Of course we're doing that here.
you know it was everybody.
Yep,
He
there we go.
gets it.
Hey.
The ace for Laz.
No, guys. Oh no! Fuck! I did not say China. I meant Japan. Oh my God! Nah. This is fucked. Oh my God! Listen. Oh my God! No. That's not racist, chat. I just like. I can't speak properly. You guys know that. My speech is very bad. I missay a lot of words. And as a result, I said China instead of Japan. I know he's from Japan. I played against Laz myself in Tokyo at his home. I know he's Japanese. I just misspoke. I know he's Japanese. I went to Japan and played him. I know he's Japanese. I just misspoke, and I would like to apologize for misspeaking. I'm not racist, bro. I'm not racist. I'm actually the complete opposite of racist. No, oh my god. I said China. I didn't even notice I said China. In my head, I said Japan. I swear to God, I said Japan in my head. No, I'm not racist. Just because I misspoke doesn't make me racist, chat. No, I'm not racist if I misspeak. I just misspoke.
Oh, okay, a couple of spams. Unfortunately, you're
Brazil and Japan, I guess I'm not welcome in those countries anymore.
It's going to be the call from ZETA to rotate, transition over into the B site. Huron joins them now. Along with the Nanostorms, they set.
I said China, bro. What is wrong with me? I know he's from Japan. Oh my god, it's so cooked.
Here onto the revolving door. No flash drives here. It's just straight up a double swing, a double peek. Huron not going to find the first kill, but he just needs to stay alive. He just needs to draw time. Something's still trying to get ahead.
No, I'm just dyslexic, guys. It's not.
Something breaks through on main. Laz needs to get the kill. He swivels back. He finds the headshot onto Jing. And now it's all down to Forsaken at 32 HP.
And that's the best Japanese player right there. Hey, that's the best Japanese player. Amazing. Laz is the Chris Paul of Japan.
That's the IGL that we were looking for. ZETA Division, he's coming back into true form and still being able to spin around.
See if he can do any damage. Still a couple points away from that null command. It's the overdrive. He finds Huron at long range, but can't quite.
I still can't believe I said that, bro. Oh my god.
Too far, the damage drop off. Just enough to keep it alive, but he still wraps right back around, and now it's all four members pushing out. It's just.
Bro, what is happening in this game? Dude, ZETA Division are just sitting in spawn. Bro, what?
Just right back in kind, managing to bob and weave some of those punches, but then hitting back with some heavy hitting weapons of their own.
Japanese fans, if you guys are watching, I sincerely apologize. I hope you guys understand I respect you and your country and your players very much. I just misspoke. I just misspoke very much.
Meanwhile, ZETA Division having the discipline to work together as a duo. Of course,
and I see my wrong.
Huron trying to find the best possible spot and timing for a spike plant.
They should be going all the way around. Yeah, you still have so much time. You don't want to try to go for the plant and make it an accidental 1v1, especially not when Huron is only 2 HP.
Okay, like this guy's saying you are a racist fellow. As an Indian, you are a racist fellow. As an Indian, you are a racist fellow, bro. What are you saying, bro? Indians are ashamed of you, Curry. You're no longer welcome here.
But alas, it will be the seaside.
Why are you Indians acting like y'all ain't racist as fuck, bro?
He's just gonna slow
Why are you guys acting like y'all ain't racist as fuck either, bro? I'm pretty sure Indians, including me, are some of the most racist people on the planet Earth.
And at the same time,
he's laughing.
It's gonna be so tough.
I mean, listen, he was right in the middle of the map, right? He was
right. Wait, not including me, not including me.
More towards the A side. I think he thought he
not including me.
Outside of range. And at this point, you have to save.
Including no, not including me.
You save up, you buy for your teammates or something. Even if you wanted to go for the retake, even with Huron being down to 2 HP.
Guys, when have I ever shown signs of actually being racist? I've never been racist.
They got Huron's nanoswarms.
There's nothing on the internet that actually proves that I'm racist. I just misspoke.
Well, just gonna let it go off. Farmer buys even if they lose here. But for now, PRX looking to win. Oh, goes for the blind shot through the wall. Something just trying to pressure them away. But I like that blind fire from Something. Trying to just pressure them into C, but Jin gets taken out on the side out. No backup. Cut off from the smokes.
They thought that was enough utility to clear them all, but Sugar Zero was just right around the other edge.
PRX defense once again.
So off of it, now back to a 5-on-4.
What even happened there?
ZETA Division regrouping, reconsidering. Something's just hoping somebody walks
with the paranoid prowler.
You have double prowler.
It would have been nice.
Use it. Oh my gosh, Huron.
It would have been nice if they used the KO flash, maybe the combo. No, I think he used the KO flash too.
Will survive.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Only 8 lives left for him.
Maybe he just used it.
But everybody else rotates back. They realize
they have the right C gamble though.
Forward. Still using the toxic screen, trying to just mask information away from Something, pull them away further from that C site.
I guess in the right side though.
Strong, though. ZETA division.
35 seconds, I have to go
sure
see.
If this would have all worked yet or not.
Oh, but PRX are biting.
Time because that
PRX are biting.
There's the Prowler now going in.
They should have just committed to the rotate.
Mind Freak jumps into a smoke. Are they wary of it? No.
Wow.
They jump right into Mind Freak's home.
He got spammed back, unlucky.
Still
have a nade though. For Forsaken.
Oh,
no nade, no nade.
Forsaken Divide, good for yet another kill. 17 and 5. He finally gets shut
Oh
down.
my god, Laz
As
again.
Goes for another
Laz again.
Time for the plan. You're at for the cover.
What is wrong with my chat, bro? Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck? I ain't no racist. I ain't no racist chat. What are you guys doing?
It's tagged, no audio. Full focus. Doesn't land the shot. Exposed on the dash.
Right now, bro.
Now another F5 for PRX. Vandal and Bucky, the rest on Sheriffs. You have the Blade Storm, though.
There's actually so many funny people in the world now that I think Twitch made me realize how many funny people there are in the world.
Meanwhile, ZETA division being able to go all the way through into the C site. PRX nowhere to be found. They're rotating over now. Mind Freak updrafts, tries to land a blade, but can't quite. Not onto Hiroran.
Yeah, just got out of his vision a bit too quickly. Something. And there's the showstopper to
Ooh, good
try to push
KO.
them away.
Like
there
a
is
KO
going
knife.
to be that ultimate coming through. As Forsaken finds this as an opportunity
got both
to try to
guns?
shut them down.
Paranoid gets hit
Big
on.
ultimate invested. The Paranoid is good for only one person. Sugar Zero still has his vision, but he doesn't have the shot.
Oh, 2v1.
Good for it. 1v2. He isolates it. Finds the last target. Can he get another clutch? He does on the triple kill. The Rooker shoulders now. Play to your own strengths. Now back on that Killjoy. And once again, contention for Rubble. PRX committing some utility, but not too much.
A lava control. That's 2 smokes invested by Mind Freak early. But they have control, so.
They have been pushing out for
Not the
almost
worst.
every single past round now. So the first few seconds invested into holding.
Now you know that there was a push out in Mount as well as the Prowler gets taken out right around.
What are you guys saying buh for? What is buh?
So ZETA, they will have to use the second Prowler just to clear. Confirming that back off, and Uran still playing with that toxic screen. Can he find the shot onto Jing?
It's always resources being spent, but
Oh, it's
also
an emote?
Uran just trying
I don't
to
have the
keep
emote.
some of the
Fuck, I can't see
attention
it.
away from his teammates. The scouting mission, however, you know, not being able to retrieve all too much, the Prowlers are already spent.
Bring them down.
So ZETA's
I don't know why my 17 isn't working. Why? Maybe I didn't get on this PC.
They figured out that, alright, Jing is definitely around A.
Oh, that's a great from the shadows from Mind Freak, though. Knows that it was just a fake over by Rumble, so he can try to stick onto her, but he has been seized, and that means Steps going all the way.
Okay, they got 2, they got 3, and the fake comeback has been stopped. No more fake comeback.
He's been exposed to bounce out with the blast pack. Not going to land on his feet. And that shuts down the approach. PRX finally
10 seconds left.
on the doorsteps of map point. 3 members grouped together, 5 seconds on the clock. Surely not. Okay, well, Jing has exited the site, so that absolutely secures it. They're just to rally up the troops. PRX trying to close things out, trying to take us to sunset, get yet another match victory on the board. A Deb, nasty shot on Jing, quick on the flick.
Okay, nice.
Does get flashed.
Fatal,
Trapped in the tree all alone, no backup. This PRX has already cleared out Steam out entirely. So they can just hold on, maybe not even just holding on. Never mind. Laz answers right back. I thought Divine might be able to hold on to the site.
Killjoy is indeed good for the team.
Huron down to 7
Good for this flank, I
HP.
mean.
Deja vu here between this duo of Laz and Huron. See what they can do. As they will get into the site safely with the lockdown.
Bro, wait, Laz on Initiator is actually so nice, dude. You would think he's like a Sentinel. He's played Sentinel his whole life. Like, you just put him on Sentinel, but...
Or a good read as to where they might approach from.
He's looking real nice on the
All the
Initiator.
way up. Looking for that check into defender spawn. If he doesn't spot anyone there, that could be a tell. But oh my goodness, just a tiny little needle, and it's been threaded in towards Laz. Down to the one-on-one. Hiroran, 7 HP, but a single bullet from the Vandal can make all the difference in the world. Great smoke from Mind Freak, though. Blocks off a potential side of entry.
Oh no, Mind Freak didn't even tap it. I mean,
Huron knows now
it's
like
not
being stuck.
He didn't tap it.
Mind
Wait,
he only has one
it's
push
like a half.
shot. Now out of time, the round surely has escaped away from him. Huron counts
He
down
won.
to the half.
He didn't
and he knows
won.
that there's no time as Mind Freak will go down to the spike. yet another clutch for the rookie in the game. But
Get
right
the song
now, they're
ready.
gunning for
Get the
match.
song ready.
I mean, they want to take this to overtime. They want to try to make it a 2-0 against PRX.
And it's very, very possible, especially if they can keep their mantle.
Damn,
game
bro.
up. Devi available with a Nightfall,
Zeta looks
though.
so much better, man.
Certainly
They
looking to
really
defend
do.
the ace
It's
side.
such a shame that they
Zeta
look like this
just
at the end of the
presence
season,
all
though.
around. Ooh, good little swing
Yeah,
out.
and as I say that,
Catch
David just instantly swings. He just swings out and made him mows them down.
Even when
like
they're
dogs.
losing rounds. Devi still good for some nasty shots at range. Surely the backbone of PRX this year, as they are currently sitting on a mixed buy, just try to even out their econ. You see Forsaken on the classic, Mind Freak on the Sheriff as
Hey,
well.
man,
There's
Reclear?
some
Oh, nice
push out.
paranoia.
Devi capitalizes on it. He's trying to chase through. He knows there was
Wow.
one more. He finds it. And the coverage is not quite there.
Wow,
Here,
fade
Devi
div.
on for the ace, looking for the
That's
last
actually a fade
one.
diff. I know Laz played well, but
Not
David
much of
played
a
better.
choice. Otherwise, it's going to be the last round no matter what. He has to go for the challenge. Can he win it? Devi and Jing doubled up. And
Wow.
Devi will get the ace to wrap up Lotus and take us to a third map on Sunset.
What a nice ace to
We
close
had
it out.
a couple of aces on this map, but
Sure is like the modern day like
especially
quick
with their
offer now.
composition, Devi
Something
and
is pretty
Something, this
pretty quick
combo
too. I think
of
something's probably the
Sage and
quickest though.
Gecko.
He's quick.
See as Zeta starts on the attacking side. We'll take the free mid control, but it's a four-man push out from PRX. Just Forsaken alone on the B side. May seem weird to see the breach lurking alone, but oftentimes that long range on the fault line is something that Forsaken favors. He's gonna be
Wow,
on
good,
top.
huge kill. Like that
Eventually
duel
gets
is so
taken down by
important.
Dev, just couldn't find a way out with the paint shells right at his feet. Now door broken, four-man push in. Zeta Division still not entirely sure how many people are coming through here, but Dep's holding close away from that paranoia. He spots
tough.
three.
That's
They're still
tough.
not sure of the entire squad. You can tell
Trigger
Laz
zero?
fishing for information.
I
Trying
mean,
to see if he needs
where's
to
the
hold
gap here?
in mid, if he needs to go for the wraparound.
Give them a
He's gonna
smoke
be
to play
getting
at least.
over on
Oh,
top
nah,
mid.
that
Now
smoke is
Market
not gonna help.
smoked off. Uran hiding in the site. Gets one, gets two, almost
What?
three. Jing down to 40
Got two?
HP. Laz is here, but they have to peek this spike. Sugar Zero realizes they're not on it
Raps,
just yet.
it's Raps.
There's going to be one apiece for Huron, and 4 rifles bought up from Zeta Division. They carry over the Sheriff as well. He used nice and early. The Cypher setup being used a bit later in
Good when
mid,
it doesn't
just
matter.
to
I think it's the
check.
role change though. I don't think it's the pressure. I think the role change of having an experienced player like Laz on Initiator is important.
Perhaps the spy cam being installed right at the beginning.
For now, the main hit headed out from B main. Forsaken trying to land a couple of shots, but it's not going through. Wingman will be able to stick that plant. Meanwhile, the rest of Zeta Division just pretty much watching down this entire gallery. A couple of shots going through. PRX finding at least one kill onto Laz, but that's about it.
Yeah, if they can just take away a couple of the rifles, it's not too bad considering it is a 4-man buy. We'll see if they can make it happen. The spike's already there. Something trying to bait it out. Now, especially with the Sheriffs in their hands, they have to make something work. But
Wow, nice shots.
And right now, they're definitely demonstrating that.
And now they're going to fight for A main control. They've been going B 2 rounds in a row. Now on the bonus.
Oh, that's
Sugar
tough.
Zero
The cage
not
came in a
able to
little bit
swivel
late
in
because of the
time,
camera.
but Depp will just enter right into the site. Forsaken now trapped. Devi is tasked with trying to be the best.
Damn,
but
bro,
it's
they
too
look
late.
good.
Gets peeked through the smoke.
No, but
Takes
really,
the
these
shot.
guys look
Forsaken
good.
now gone from elbow. Spike
Look how much
planted.
space Depp is
still
taking spawn
wrapping
too.
around. Jing, he has an inkling about it. They've lost track of him, and now Jing will try to chase
Wow.
through. He gets ahead of the boom bot, gets the kill.
Give him a taste of his own medicine, eh? Oh, no.
He's broken apart.
I mean, it was looking so good for a second there.
And Huron not able to get the kill on the trapwire either. Mind Freak just completely goes through the trip. The wall's there, and that's the defuse.
Wow, they lost a round though?
my
That
God.
I'm super confident.
No, it wasn't
You guys might be right. It might be the
round,
no
but
pressure.
round win nonetheless. They will be able to buy
It might be the no
Guardians
pressure.
back up to match firepower, but Thrash online for Laz.
But I also
He
think it's
wants to
because
get as much, just
Laz is
stun
on
it as
Initiator.
fast as possible.
Uh-oh.
But uh-oh, there is
He's
the
cooked.
aftershock. Is anyone going to warn him about it? No, it's
No
too
one told
late.
him.
No one's watching out for him. And Laz falls through. Sure,
Oh,
the Thrash
no.
gains some ground. But that's a man down. You won't be able to
He
get
hit him
that
with the
second
Joe
charge
DeBozo.
on
Joe
the Thrash
Bozo.
either.
Joe DeBozo.
Not to mention
Anyone know who Joe DeBozo is?
Red
From
HP.
TikTok?
They try to send some suppressive fire shots through just to prevent
That guy's
PRX
funny
from
as fuck.
checking even further. But here comes
Make the
Jake
face.
with
I'm not
another
making the
flank.
face, bro.
Huron is repositioned, but
I'm
still
not
Red
making the
hits up
face,
to
bro.
Wing. That's another player down. It's going to be down to the fault line, though, and Forsaken just continues to push through. Sugar Zero able to trade down onto 1, but then here comes something, and PRX will be able to pick up their second.
All right, well, Zeta Division Sunset Run has ended.
Zeta Division here in the post plant.
But that's it. It's going to be PRX now building up their bank. It was a great start from Zeta, but here they go back onto the eco, swapping up to a bit of mid control. Something's just right around the corner of that smoke, though. Maybe looking for a bit of a peek. He does have his utilities available.
Yeah, just doesn't want to give up that top mid control just because of the smoke. So stands in the smoke to deny it. If you want to take the courtyard, that's fine.
Right there.
As long as you don't get a free flank wrap around. Smoke refreshes, something gonna hold close once again to deny that. Meanwhile, Market being washed by Divide, but it's a lot of members. Nice bait and switch from Zeta Division.
Yeah.
And PRX will respond in kind by taking full
Yeah.
control. Already pushed out on it. Zeta, unbeknownst to themselves, are now trapped inside Market, heading into B site.
It would be a bit of sandwich.
Wow, nice shot.
Heads up duel on towards
Mind Freak though?
Something managing to
they know he's
find one
here?
from behind as well, so it's a bit of an even trade.
Oh, the timing is
Rolling Thunder
almost
for
bad.
Forsaken, though, sent down, and it does connect. Sugar
Nice
Zero
aftershock.
Quite banged up, and they're on
What?
on those sheriffs.
Is he full stun?
They will be able to find that shot of the Forsaken.
Oh, and they have Ominal. That's cooked.
We'll be able to buy a bit of time, and the spike is
30
dropped
seconds
down.
left.
So,
But they have the ultimate from the shadows available. Sure, you won't get the weapon pickups, but they will just use it to recover the spike instantly. And last, still watching for the rotate. Now grouping up on.
Oh, we heard one go tiles. No.
Break apart.
Mind Freak made too much noise.
I think Last might have heard a couple of those footsteps. Mind Freak, I'm not sure if he's going to be ready for it. It's an off angle, and Last finds the kill. PRX, a big blunder. It is something. He's good for these clutches, but he needs to find the 1v1 first.
They have Wingman though. I feel like that's a bit.
Wingman sent out. Not quite taken out just yet. There's the trade.
Yo, there was a
Laz
world
all
he
the way
won that.
around with-
cover just buys enough time for Last to sneak up around.
Yeah, I think more than anything, just focus on trying to stay alive at that point, which you love to see. Not getting too pressured given the circumstances. Now door closed. PRX choosing to slow things down, trying to play things a bit safer. To close the door, they have the one-way to take control of B main. And once again, it's a bit of a shift towards the A side.
Mind Freak sneaked up, though. You got Divide with an operator as well, watching down courtyard, but most important thing is that they have to stay alive. Meanwhile, the rest of them, Mind Freak does not spot out too many players. It's going to be a bit of that A presence. This should tell Jing and the rest of PRX that something's about to happen. The showstopper instantly tracked up to the top. Paint Shell's underhand tossed as well, just to buy a bit more space. Forsaken able to receive. It's going to be the trade from Sugar Zero.
Yeah, but Huron still on the lurk. He hadn't quite backed off just yet. So they get the pings. It's two people on A. The smoke to cut off the rotate. Mind Freak's trying to get ahead of it. He wants to find at least one target. The paranoia should land. He's just going to reposition with the shrouded step. Can he find the kill onto Huron?
Nice kill.
Does. Holding on to backside. Smokes it off just to buy time for his teammates to arrive.
Bit of a heal as well.
Swing out.
He's so locked in, bro. Mind Freak looks so locked in.
Sugar Zero gets one. 20 seconds.
Whether you guys think it or not,
He would desperately like to
whether you
find
guys
the
think it or
1v1,
not,
but
I
before-
promise.
Oh, they're
Wait,
gonna
what?
give it to him. Trying to exit out of the site.
That's
But
right.
Divide,
Mind Freak
good
has
with the
looked
operator.
way better
You
this
mentioned
past
before
month than he has the
they're
whole year.
keeping themselves in this fight.
Bro,
Yeah,
we
now
need to
it's
test
just
David's
two handles,
reaction
though,
time.
as
I
they
swear
do
he's
have
the
to
quickest
stabilize
opera I've
their
seen.
econ, and
It might be faster
the
than
op
something,
is
really.
ringing true, pushes
It looks like he's
far
trigger
out of
botting
B
with his
main.
op.
They've been very aggressive on the B side, and now after that kill, taking full A main control as well. There's the anti.
Nice flash.
Sugar Zero gets one, but I don't think he spotted Forsaken just yet.
So Forsaken might have an opportunity to sneak through. But the rest of PRX also has to buy enough time to defend and hold. Walls up, top of mid. You also have B main.
Sadra's for A main, but I don't think they have enough time to go over there.
Now Forsaken
Has to buy enough time to defend and hold. Walls up, top of mid. You also have B main.
Sadra's for A main, but I don't think they have enough time to go over there.
Now Forsaken doesn't have the fault line just yet to provide support, but he is going to be wrapping around.
Okay.
Not sure if Depp will have any inkling
Oh,
to
Depp
this.
sassed it over the top mid
Depp's gonna
smoke.
get over the sage wall.
Did
Did
Divide-
Divide hear this? I don't think he did. He's somewhat wary of it, but misses the timing. Depp looking for it.
Wow,
Divide
he's so
susses
ready
out.
for it.
I mean, he is.
That's the round
glue
over.
for
They give him bomb.
PRX.
Yeah, the round's over.
Last
This is
gets
tough
a
to
kill,
win.
but the spike stranded. No ultimate on the Omen just yet.
So just gonna have to manually sneak in to retrieve the spike. Shredded steps in, and Mindfreak is very, very aware.
Saw him.
Jiggles out though, and it's gonna be Sugar Zero who spots on Mindfreak instead. Good
No,
little
wait, he's
tap, but
Omino.
It's gonna be Sugar Zero with the kill. Now the From the Shadows available.
Yeah, but he's alone.
Rotations all the way over onto the A site. But you are right, he is alone.
Wow.
10 seconds, and that seals the round. down
Uncle David
5.
wins with his genius.
What awareness.
I love that PRX is ahead of this. I mean, they see that it's 1 point away, and they say, okay, well, it might happen
Add
if
them
they
the
need
rush.
to in the round. Play the time a bit
Now, if Zeta
further.
Division make the decision to rush
Hopefully,
David,
they'll be able to claw back into it.
genius.
They took a 13-10 loss to RRQ, but RRQ lost to PRX. See if Zeta can complete the circle of sunset here and try to take down PRX themselves.
Be cool if they went full circle, especially after taking down PRX on
wait,
a
what? Zeta Division
Sentinel.
just re-smoked from B main. What are they doing?
Almost a comeback on Lotus.
They used 2 smokes in front of B
onto the
main.
last map. Before the previous round
What an
ended,
interesting
Last picked up an
default
ult, so
round.
he
Like, what
has
the- what?
Thrash available. But this time, PRX slows things down almost to a halt. No information found from Zeta. Bit of a dizzy. That's going to tell them that something is right around the corner.
But that Dizzy now stranded. Can't be pitched back up. Fault line just used. Down for another 30 to 40 seconds. So Thrash gets used. Zeta wants to take this opportunity to gain some space to see if they can go to an execute. Thrash sent
They
all the
didn't.
way
They don't
far,
get
though.
Gekko back.
Not
What?
recoverable in its current state, and something wants to punish it.
Do they bait the Gekko ult there and then clear out the right side?
It's got
Let's see.
Quite a bit of utility, but not quite wanting to send it through. The aftershock just buys a bit of
seconds
time. And
If they
space
clear
for
this, it's
him.
different.
Once he hears
Yeah,
these
they don't
footsteps,
clear
it's
it,
gonna be a double
though.
kill.
Spike down.
Two quick taps.
Gekko,
and
skip the
now
round.
Thrash.
Yeah, good
You're
job.
unfortunately stuck holding alone. The rest of the team on the site. Something still looking
Whoa,
for those hits
whoa,
from
whoa,
Sugar
whoa,
Zero.
whoa,
Quick
whoa. Oh, good
double.
TP from
Mindfreak
Mindfreak.
for
Good
the
Omen
trade.
TP.
Sugar Zero still alive, but 10
Elite
seconds
Omen
left.
TP.
He has to pick up the spike.
Nice, good round.
On the
Nice
cross,
Omen TP from
Sigma
Mindfreak.
Vi
Keeping
will
on top of
spot
the
him
box,
with that
rotate.
sniper. Oh.
See what the adjustment is now. Op still in the hands of Devi. Resurrection still available as well. Hasn't really needed to use it. So we do see Zeta Division answering back
Good
against
slow.
the aggression on B main. It's an
Uh-oh.
instant execute onto the site. Dep's in. The support not quite there yet though. He is trapped just a tad bit. Spike stranded as well. Out of
Ooh.
ammo is Deb, and he's still too many targets.
What
to
is
choose
happening?
from. Oh, no. But here
What?
stabilizes the kill. Huron trying to find another, but he
Nice
gets
shot.
surrounded close
I mean,
by.
round's just over at this point.
Barely Spike
They res
recovered
something
for
if they
Zeta
want to
Division.
secure the round.
Okay. Still, though, what a wrench into Zeta's plans. They really tried to opt for that quick rush, but instantly halted by Devi and that slow
He's not even
ward.
looking for the res, is
Might
he?
not have
Oh, he
landed
is.
the op shots, but the impact felt. Zeta now trying to rotate over. And then there comes the res.
Might as well. You've had it for a little bit, and you could get another one in
The
the half.
1-1-1 Zeta
Land
Division.
more op
If this
shots
guy,
like
what? If he plants A, it's gonna be such a weird
We'll
round
secure this round for sure.
from Laz.
And allow something to maybe even get a couple extra ult orbs himself, or ult points rather. PRX spreads back out on a safe 2-1-2 with
30
that res.
seconds left.
Huron will dig deep. A
Whoa,
little
the
bit.
timing.
The double take.
He full
it
cleared
costs
it.
him.
Gets the kill.
Now, it's just going to be Zeta facing their enemies one by one. The spike's been sent out. Forsaken. Just going to allow the spike to go down. Doesn't want to take any risks. Wants to wait until backup arrives.
Certainly marking down for it too. Fault line now sends
Nice
out
stun.
Laz, fully connected, fully stunned. Sugar Zero on the other side. He hears all of
Nice
those footsteps as Stampede headed out towards him. Mindfreak quickly peeking out, and that's going to be PRX doubling their score up on Zeta.
And Rolling Thunder completed for Forsaken as well.
Lead.
And it's still a menace if they can just stay one
Yeah.
step ahead of you. Zeta needs to do a little
The match
bit
doesn't
more
really
to
matter. Both teams
control
don't qualify.
PRX's movement around the map.
You could still watch it though,
Moving
but
fast, that's the answer for now, but he gets taken
I don't
down.
know.
I mean, Dev consistently too many steps far ahead of his teammates. And Mindfreak
God damn.
down just in the shooting gallery. Sugar Zero and Uran separated here on the site.
And trying to find their own precise shots, but look at this. PRX, after getting their kills, tucked away behind the generator. Forsaken swings out, There's going to be Sugar Zero finding the trade. Something up from behind. It's not something that
Yeah,
Sugar
cleaning it
Zero
up. Clean them up, PRX. I need to
Right
catch a
now.
win here.
PRX just going for it. Jing. This is where he had that ace,
Oh,
and he's good for two, but he
nice.
does
Good
get
job.
shut down from depth.
Now back into it. It's going to be the Boombot Defy, spotted out by Hiroron at the bottom of mid. The rest of PRX trying to stabilize. They shut down the door.
Mindfreak's all the way
marking
through.
spike though. Neural Theft spent, and it's going to be forsaken with the Rolling Thunder just to give Mindfreak a bit more cover. Sugar Zero just being able to recover as well.
From the shadows available once again.
Okay.
Sugar Zero, surely he doesn't need to use it just yet. They do want to group up, but the problem is it's Huron. He's across the road from all the weapons dropped. Forsaken. They spot each other, but that should be the cue to go to B site. As we see PRX trying to re-clear mid, trying to re-clear tiles. No, ZETA, they're going to fight this. They're going to try to fight this. They know that PRX will want to clear it. It's a good read.
What is happening?
The weaponry as well. Even with Sugar Zero down pretty low. Still thinking
Oh
about
no.
Where'd the weapon
Here's
swap?
some It's the freeze
Sorry,
1v2
there it is.
live.
You know that they're there, and
Yeah.
something's ready for it. He knows.
I really admire that ZETA, or at least
Done that
Steph,
yet?
to make something happen from the previous round, but this time, PRX just really pushing.
Wait, this could be.
them
There could
all
be a
the
lot
way
of
in.
5-5 teams in
Barrier
NA. Like
orb
really, there could
outside of
be.
B main
Well,
as
actually,
well.
loud loss. Never
Showstopper
mind.
on towards the back.
EG could go 5-5. Wait, EG. What's EG's record right now? 4-3?
You do have a lot of
No,
time.
it's gonna be like 5-3,
Maybe
right?
A little bit of a
4-4?
re-clear across the map could help. You do have the showstopper, but Deb, he's stranded right now behind
EG's
the box.
4-4.
Over on
Ooh,
B main.
EG can make
Should
it.
also be noted that similar
C9,
to the
Crew,
RQ,
Energy.
Showstopper used by Deb. Just trying to keep them tied up here. He finds the kill right
How about
around
G2?
the
How many
wall,
wins
and
did
he's
G2
able to
have?
still
6?
survive, picks up a Phantom.
Oh, 100
But
he's at
there's the
4-4?
operator. Again, no support. I mean, ZETA division.
Wait, this is gonna be
Where's the
crazy.
movement? Sure, you're sending Huron to clear out A, but the spike's still so far away.
EG's qualified. Okay.
Yeah, it's taking too much time. Unless Huron is able to sneak in deep enough where he's able to cut off.
So who
some
does EG play
rotations
next?
Sneakily, it's not quite gonna happen just yet.
Lev?
So though, PRX is
Maybe?
doing their due diligence and checking a lot of these corners.
100
as well.
Thieves, and
From
then
the
who
shadows
after that?
Spent onto the site and then canceled. Oh, PRX is already here. Not sure if ZETA's gonna anticipate this.
100
Early
Thieves.
shot from
MIBR.
something, and that's
Oh
Huron
wow.
gone. Sugar Zero now.
Wait, they should
Picks up
qualify
the
for
smoke,
playoffs. Really, they
peeks out,
should.
but can't quite find anything.
Yeah, the Thrash stops him on elbow as well. Only 20 seconds on the clock. This one way is not going to disappear in time. Sugar Zero, you need to make something happen. And he goes for the Hail Mary shrouded step. Double kill to open up the site. Spike's still not there just yet, but Moshpit will buy time. The
LTP,
wingman sent out,
unfortunately.
the spike will get planted. And now a 1v2. Divide with the operator,
Impossible
but the
round
Thrash
now.
is
He's gonna
coming.
hide.
Can he hide away from it? It goes past him. They have no idea.
Oh,
They
he's
spawn his
looking at
barrel.
it. Especially
As
like if
well,
they don't do well, I'm
potentially
sure he'll find
paranoia
it. He'll come back to
if
NA,
Dizzy
find a
gets
good
a tag.
team. Energy will take him
Smoke
gladly.
out, and Dizzy, no tag, so that's going to be
If they
an
don't
immediate
qualify.
rotation from your end. Seen this default a lot. Heard a lot of noise. So the
Energy
big
will
shells
take him
go out.
back.
There is the fault line. Huron barely staying alive. You know the wall was already invested, so the post plant not going to be as strong within the site here from PRX.
Still though, being able to get the spike down out in the open, they might be able to play around from B main. ZETA taking their time to check, just in case anybody might be flanking over. Dubai even tries to slow them even further down with that slow orb, and ZETA's being very cautious now.
Yeah,
And another slow orb. Oh,
Oh, the pacing of that is perfect.
The Sage
because
Souls
here's
are
the thing,
perfect.
Zeta
Look
had
at them.
already
Look at the
somewhat cleared
retakes.
market with that cam. So they were feeling pretty confident about this pinch, and now it's just a spray down. The wingman goes out as well. Dep is holding close. He has an
Traded.
opportunity, but he gets taken down by something. Huron now already
Impossible
on the
round
spike.
to
They
win.
barely see it right around that cyber cage. They know exactly where the defuser has to be, and they all fall like flies. The wingman sent
What
out,
is happening,
but
bro?
Forsaken gets the kill.
New
at that
duelist
point,
player.
ZETA had no choice but to just go in for the defuse, and
I don't really know who to
their
replace on that
bodies
team.
top of it.
That's up to them, but
Now off of that,
Jogamo
PRX
could be
having
sick,
a
yeah.
commanding lead. ZETA just buying up a little bit. Step on the sheriff.
Jogamo would be really nice for
Use
that
the
team,
wall
huh?
to go up and create a little bit of presence towards this B site, but the hit's not there.
Yeah, again, noticing that it's the eco, you hear the paint shells.
Bring
from
back, imagine you
afar,
bring back
imagine
Jaw
the
and
smoke.
Demon
The
1. That would be
versus
insane, though.
barely gets out with his
But that'd
life.
be a really good team if they
But
brought
PRX
Jaw
saying,
and
"Alright,
Demon
if
1
that's
back.
the stack, we don't want to deal with it. Now the rotation is pretty fast from ZETA, but they're not going to be in the site just yet. So they will have to wait for the flood as they don't want to go 3v5.
But that's because Ja used to play smokes for EG, right? That's why they did that.
From PRX. Still though,
Seems like this. He like flexed smokes.
And that gives PRX a little bit of time to set
So that wouldn't
themselves
work
up
with
for
Sam
those
on the team.
positions. You got the fault line. You've got
Or maybe it would work.
You've got GEN with
Still.
paint shell still as well.
I mean, this
Maybe
is
Sam would
just
play a
so
different
much
role.
utility once again to buy time. Zeta Division wants to make something happen as they bought up a Sheriff and a Ghost, but they've been pushed back with the paint shells, the Wingman, the Dizzy, now Jinx Spectre. It's just too much for Zeta Division to handle. Laz finally gets a kill, but there's still more targets. Laz will clean up somewhat, but it's
Get the
only
guns.
two. Outlaw
Center in
purchases by
unreal form.
PRX to try to continue
They really
the
are.
snowball.
They're back in Madrid form, really.
Something's trademark Gecko Scope.
The matches they lost last split, I did not watch. So I actually just, I've only ever seen Sen play good.
Swing out and Deb stops just in time to get the headshot onto something. It's a big shutdown. You not only take away the Outlaw, the long-range fight, but you also take away the Wingman. So now
I think with G2, I always was curious of like that maybe they wouldn't do as good.
The slow orb just to make sure that they don't get
Because
jumped on
I
during
mean
the
mainly
spike
I think
plan.
the roster move mid-season was sketchy, but they look so good. They look really good. Icy is fitting in so well.
The wall comes up just in time.
Despite his lack of
Showstopper,
experience.
He does get dizzied. Checks close.
Jing?
When does he let
Yeah.
it go? He lands it
Huge
right
kill.
on top of Huron. Last spotted.
Nice.
Out as well. Given an inch
Lev is
and
looking
he'll
really
take
good
the
too.
entire
I haven't
site.
not been watching Lev. I just was this so I was so disappointed of Lev at Shanghai.
Zero spotted. He has to back away.
But
There just
I mean that
isn't
team they probably got caught. I
way
mean they
for
look
him to
good.
try to get
They,
back on
I
the
saw
side.
some
The
rounds.
PRX is all done. It's their
Tex,
bonus round. They'll do
Aspas,
whatever they want to try to make
Zeno,
sure that they
King,
have the advantage.
Tom. Yeah.
Sugar Zero, he's getting surrounded. He knows it. He wants to isolate the fights, and he just can't find it.
Could be Lana
As
Thieves,
well.
yeah. I mean
Trying to route him.
Fury aren't bad. I mean Fury definitely got
They
better.
have the read on it.
I
They're
also
just gonna
think
go for a
100. I
rush
mean
onto
I don't know
B.
what's happened with 100
Yeah.
Thieves, bro.
Market blocked off. Kova blocked
I guess
off
100 Thieves
as
only
well.
lost to Fury. Yeah, that was their big
Even with the
loss.
trips, it's
They've been
just
fine
not gonna be
otherwise.
enough. They're trying to take down the wall at the very least, but
Yeah, EU went like
Look at
plus
how PRX are
26
trying to keep
against
them at bay.
MIBR.
Yeah, full site control taken by PRX. They understood that if it's going to be a round,
I'm actually
they
very
need to make
impressed with
sure we're
Energy's
mid
win against
flexible on our
Crew.
positioning.
Crew is a
Forsaken
very
still
hot
hanging
team right now,
on
and for
back.
Energy to
Sugar,
beat them
he's gone even one
in their
step
current form is
forward.
very impressive.
Forsaken's wary of it. But he's
It just
still a
sucks
little
that
too concerned.
FNS
The
and
smoke,
Sam are given the
just
job
trying
they
to fake
were.
it out, but Forsaken starts going for the flank as well. The Thrash
To
now
make-
catches onto something.
It's such an
Depp
impossible
goes in for
playoff
the kill.
run.
They hear Forsaken. They're trying to wrap around. Depp gets a second kill. And now only 2 members left. Sugar Zero finds him. They're stuck here on B main. Can Zeta go
Oh,
for the defuse?
no.
It's a lineup from
Yo!
Divide. And Divide
Yeah,
will
run it down
set.
A, yeah.
You don't have much to work with. You've got a showstopper, but that's about it. Got a Stinger, a couple Bulldogs, and a Guardian. Zeta trying to do whatever they can. Thrash and Rolling Thunder online. PRX will take this step by step.
What a nade.
Thrash to clear out
Holy
elbow.
fuck.
And now positioned
Breach
for
ult the
Rolling
site.
Thunder to really push them
Oh, they
away.
breach ult
Paranoia
spawn.
used to slow them down. The showstopper to regain control of the site. PRX
Nice showstopper though.
trying to spread out, and the
Very nice
position's good.
showstopper.
It's only a 1-for-1 trade.
down
They
A.
will continue the push. They know that the site has been emptied other than the Rays, thanks to the Rolling Thunder. Slow orb used.
wow.
And Zeta Division. This may very
What?
well be the
What is
last
that
round
spam?
they get to play in VCT 2024. Doing everything they can to fight back, but Divide will not have mercy as he shuts down the
GG's
hopes
chat.
and dreams. And
GG's Zeta
Huron
Division.
with
We will be
one
seeing you guys
single
next
sheriff.
year.
He's had so
Got a
many
nice
wonderful
run
moments
against
today,
PaperX, but you have
but
been
there will
defeated.
be no
GG.
fairy tale this
GG,
year
GG,
as
GG.
PaperX